Well, hey guys, this is Dr. Drake 63 here today, and we're going to test out some different ammo, and I'm using what I believe to be my most accurate rifle scope combination of the 22s that I own. Now, a couple things I'll point out. I'm trying to shoot pinpoint accuracy off a bench with a rifle that definitely has a hunting stock. This one's called a Schnabel. So basically, because it's rounded on the bottom, it conforms to the palm of your hand real well. But usually when you're shooting off a bench, you want something that's got a thicker, bigger stock that's squared off a little bit because it gives you a more stable platform. So one thing I'd have to say about this CZ, as accurate as I believe it to be, is that I'm probably going to shoot it better if I put a target type stock on it. Now the trigger is already a target type trigger. It's about 2.5 pounds, which is about as light as I'd like to go. But I notice that I do fight with a little bit when I'm trying to get a stable platform, but have not shot off it with using sandbags yet, and that kind of makes up for it a little bit. So what we're going to do today is compare 3 different kinds of ammo, but I'll have some results that might surprise you. So for ammo, we're going to shoot the ELEY target round. We've got the Mini Mag, which is a 40 grain offering, as well as another CCI standard velocity in 40 grain, using this Bushnell scope, which does have an adjustable parallax. So here's the first round from 50 yards, first round of shots. This is a 5-shot group with the ELEY. This is a 5-shot group with the CCI standard velocity. And looks like we've got a flyer there to the right. And this is a 5-shot group with CCI Mini. So clearly in this first round, the winner is the ELEY. Shot one of those holes twice, so that's a pretty good group for me at that distance. And we're going to cover those guys up and repeat the process. So let's take a look at the second round. Here's the ELEY again, and that's a 5-shot group, and as you can see, nowhere near as good as the first group. Here's the second 5-shot group with the CCI standard velocity. Starting to get a picture now. The shooter is not doing his job maybe. Slightly better group this time with the CCI. The range I was at had a shooting sled available, and I thought, well, let's give this a try and see if we might be able to achieve some better accuracy. I was feeling just a tad shaky today. So I did get this group with the CCI Mini Max higher velocity stuff, so not bad. But what I found in terms of my best groups, this one right here, which is the ELEY, and this one right here, which is the ELEY. So my first ELEY group was probably comparable to this. Well, actually not. My first group was better than the second group. And I'd love to be one of those guys that shoots the same hole all day long, and you hear people claim it. You occasionally see a picture of their best group, but yeah, whatever. But I'm still looking for that group of the day. I'm going to take a couple more cracks at it and see what we can do using the ELEY. Now my best groups of the day are probably that first one I showed you with the ELEY and this one. But here's kind of a surprise. That's a 5-shot group with the CCI. That's the last group I shot, and I said we're hanging it up. So you have to wonder, given some of the disbursements, that's also a 5-shot group, and that's a 5-shot group with all different kinds of ammo. The conclusion I really want to draw is that A, that CZ 457 is a heck of a good rifle. B, the Bushnell's a decent scope. C, the CZ likes all ammo pretty much the same, but it seems like it might favor ELEY and the CCI Mini Max. And last, it comes down to the shooter. This is the bench rest that I was using for the later shots, and you can see not a super stable platform. I don't know if I really did myself any favors. You can also see the kind of tables I'm shooting off of at this particular range, which have definitely anything but a strong foundation. So you combine those things, and I really think it comes down to me just getting used to the shooting arrangement. And this last one, like I said, with the CCI Mini Max, kind of tells the story. So we're just going to have to keep shooting and figure out what this rifle likes best. And you know, when it comes down to the shooter, guys, I'm going to have to take some responsibility. Haven't shot a lot of 22s for accuracy, so I think that's part of it too. One of my favorite YouTube channels is done by a gentleman named Paul Harrell. In fact, I mentioned him in my top 10 YouTube video channels that I watch. And what I like about Paul is he's very straightforward and honest, talking about when he's looking at accuracy of various firearms or ammunition. He talks about things in terms of how he shoots, or how he shoots on any given day. And I'm definitely somebody that falls into that category. I don't shoot the same every day. Heck, I don't even shoot from one group to the next consistently enough for my liking. And I imagine that the typical person watching this video relates to that, as opposed to the guy that's able to shoot a fly off a calf's ear at 100 yards every time, every day, regardless of the circumstances. I'm not that guy. So keep that in mind when you look at my results. Gotta love that CZ, gotta love these various ammos all work really well. So I just wanted to show you that today. Love to hear your experiences. I know somebody's gonna say, I can shoot the same hole every day at 50 with any rifle or any ammo. I'm not that guy. If you are, great. Love it if you'd post your videos. This is DR Drake 63 saying thanks for watching.